Aquarius, welcome to your reading for the week of April 11th. This week, you start off with the Four of Diamonds. Four of Diamonds is a great card, all about new beginnings, new things coming in at work, new business, traveling for business. All of those things come up, but it's also a very good financial responsibility card, financial stability card. This is you even looking at your finances, maybe making some decisions and things like that. I get hit up a lot by people who are retired, and I always explain to them when I'm talking about finances, you have to look at it as like a whole. So sometimes people think that these messages only apply to those who work, but when I say finances, I mean everybody. I mean everybody has finances, even if you're retired. So again, I'm saying this because I think I got last week. It was like a couple of Aquariuses who were talking about being retired. So if you are one of those who is retired, this is a great card for just like looking at what you have saved up for your retirement and planning it out better. This is also a card of patience as well, of being patient and think sometimes when this card comes up, maybe you'll have an investment or maybe you'll have money in like a certain stock or something like that. And maybe there's like a little bit of temptation to pull it out and put it into something different. But this card actually says you should probably wait because you probably can't see what's about to happen, and there's going to be something better happens that maybe makes that stock go up or something like that. So for those of you that are in investments, if you're tempted to switch investments, maybe be a little bit patient this week and kind of see what happens, especially with this next card, Queen of Clubs, all about looking into the future, needing to look into the future and kind of wait to see what's kind of going on before you make any decisions. This goes for all areas, not just finances, but Queen of Clubs is very much a card of looking into the future, planning things for the future, coming up with new ideas because of the future. Queen of Clubs, she's very intelligent, very, very smart, very good at, again, kind of like drawing conclusions before they happen as well. Very good at being very intuitive. So this card comes up and it's kind of like an energy around all of you, and it just wants you to embrace that intuition and maybe embrace a little bit of that discipline in waiting to make some decisions. I think, again, I know I'm speaking very generally here, but I think for a lot of you, this week is going to have a lot of decisions, or you're going to want to make decisions, but these cards all want you to be patient. Next, you have the Three of Spades. Three of Spades is a very hard-working card. I would say that a lot of you are probably working really hard this week. That's usually why this card comes up, because we're working very hard, and we need to watch our health. And you have the Seven of Clubs coming up next, also needing to watch your health. So definitely watch, if you're working hard this week, make sure to get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, take plenty of breaks, don't get sick. Again, this is more like a warning card. It's not so much a it's not so much a card that says it's going to happen. It says just don't let it happen, don't get sick. Same thing with this card here, is it's very similar. It's another card of just not getting sick, just don't allow it to happen. That's very much what the Seven of Clubs wants you to do. Just watch your health. It's also a card of maybe deciding, like, sometimes this card, I think in some reading systems, not ones that I use, but I'm getting the message, so I'm going to deliver it. This can be the card of confinement in some reading systems, like I said, so it can be a card of feeling trapped and things. So maybe you're in a relationship and you're like, you know what, I feel trapped. I don't have as much freedom as I would like in this card. So you have two options with the Seven of Clubs. And your one option is to communicate. I always say that the odd numbered cards, they want to be even numbers. The cards want to be even. When they're odd, it symbolizes having like an imbalance. So when they're even, things are balanced out in your life. So how do we balance out this card? Well, you can turn it into an 8 basically, and communication is key. So if you're in a relationship and you feel trapped, you can communicate, and that will solve all the problems. Or your other option is to leave. You are the one right here. So you can just leave the equation and just move on to something else, which would turn this card into a 6 basically, which would also be very good for like new prospects and things like that coming into your life. Same thing goes for work. A lot of you could be like sitting in a cubicle with this card and being like, you know what, I feel totally trapped, like I'm in prison in this cubicle, and you want something different. So this is you like changing your mind on all of those things. Next, you have the Six of Spades, which is another very good card. This is kind of like a card of like fate in a lot of ways. It's a very karmic card. It's like instant karma. So you could have some very like fated events this week with this card, where like things that are just meant to happen are gonna happen without you even trying. So you could have a lot of those like kind of nice events. It's also a card of building momentum in your life as well. So a lot of you could see things like some like fateful events happen that move your life forward in a very nice way. So looks like a great week. Just definitely watch the health, take care of yourself this week, and you'll be fine. Look, like I said, the other cards there are really positive cards. So thank you for watching and enjoy.